Hello, YouTube. It's your main man BTM here, bringing you back to the Turbo Turn Up. It's Turbo Turn Up time. Let's go. So, first off, I want to let you know there is an announcement coming soon. I don't know how soon, hopefully this week, but we'll know. Also, don't give up on Turbo. Things are about to turn around. Going to be a lot of announcements coming in December, and I think Santa is bringing us several gifts in December. I'm not trying to hype you guys up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let's get to it. It's just a matter of time. Big things are coming, guys. Just be patient. And also, happy Thanksgiving. I won't be making a video tomorrow. I'll be chilling with the fam for Thanksgiving. But I want to let you guys know there is maybe an announcement coming in the next couple of days. So be weary and be on the lookout. So let's see here. This is the Black Tiger Miner Twitter page. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe and sign up. And don't forget to join the Discord. I might do some stuff with the Discord tomorrow, since I'm not making videos. Got to do some cleaning up and get ready for the fam to come over. So this is Michael O'Neal. Shout out to Michael O'Neal. Breaking news: altcoin season is loading up. There are reports that a toad could land on Mars. Turbo Army, let's make history. Let's make some noise for the Turbo Toad and partner. So shout out to Michael. Michael does some of my thumbnails and some of my pictures. So appreciate that, Michael. Appreciate you guys. And also the lovely people of the Turbo Toad community, the Turbo Toad Warriors, the Turbo Toad Army. Let's go, right? Turbo, turbo, turbo. And let's see, moving forward, this is Black Widow. You get no love. If you don't have Turbo, you get no love. What are you talking about? Coinbase, please spot list Turbo and get some. So shout out to Black Widow, Phantom, and Coinbase. Get with the program, guys. What's going on? This is Max. Turbo will leading this bull run. Turbo will leading this bull run. The Golden Warriors symbolize unstoppable strength, speed, and taking Turbo to new heights. Join the Turbo revolution and ride alongside with the legendary Turbo Toad. The Turbo revolution's coming. The revolution will not be televised. I keep looking down at the monitor instead of at the camera. Still working things out, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm not streaming. There's a bad internet connection here, so I gotta make the videos. I'll be back to streaming next week. But as of now, for the holidays, I'm just making videos. Turbo is breaking through. Trust in the process. The community is uniting by transforming and defying the boundaries of space. So I see Turbo's on a new time continuum. Let's go. Shout out to the Screaming Toad. And this is what I was talking about. Michael did this. Thanks you, Michael. What is it? Michael, I don't know what your name is. Michael O'Neal. Appreciate that. Appreciate the love and appreciate the image here with the toad and your main man BTM in the wintertime. It's snowing, baby. Trying to warm it up out here. Learning teaches us the value of patience, consistency, and determination. Traits that are keys to mastering any field. Turbo, with its passionate and ever-growing community, embodies these values, striving to become the top meme coin. So shout out to the Turbo Toad Warriors, the Turbo Toad community. Get live. Bybit official, just for you, 2v2 extended LP. Great market condition to jump in on Turbo. So shout out to Turbo NSR, I guess. And this is Black Widow. Turbo is the people's token. for all the people, even if the name is Herbert. You're a 45-year-old, live in your mom's place in the basement and spend most of your time in the tub. A little weird, but hey, I ain't trying to knock your hustle there, Herbert. She sounds like she personally knows Herbert or something. The market is about to shift. Turbo is posed to emerge the ultimate winner. Turbo Army, let's show the exchange who listed Turbo Toad, yet just how powerful we are. Now it's time to act. And shout out to Roaring Toady, he's finally back. I'm convinced that behind the scenes, Turbo Toad, the gears are grinding nonstop 24/7. Some outcomes are like fine wine. They have sweet time to mature, but rest assured the moment will come. And he's right. There's definitely some things going on. We're almost there. And December, things are going to pop, right? You're going to get a lot of announcements. These guys are working on projects that they're caught up, right? There's a lot of legal issues going on, a lot of paperwork, process, and red tape, but it's coming, guys. Be patient. Continue to diamond hand, guys. Just hold on. Turbo toe turn up. Let's go. Um, Turbo community, I'm back. Roaring Toadie's finally back. First three words out of the amazing followers who rallied behind me. Free to Toadie. Let's go. You deserve a giant round of applause. And you're officially cream of the crop. I love to give you a shout out, but let's not poke the bear on X. So shout out to Roaring Toadie. He's back, right? We got him back in the fold, back in the revolution. The revolution will not be televised. So this is current holders is 43,620 up 0.28%. Let's go. This is Turbo Toad at 007. Market cap is 465.7, currently up 0.46%. For the hour, we're up 9%. Well, 24 hours, we're up 9%. For the day, last 7 days, we're down 6.4. Last 30 days, 18.6. 90 days, 91.2. And for the year, whopping 5,581. Let's go. Turbo, turbo, turbo. So this is current ranking. Turbo is 17th, 007. 491.6 million market cap, up 8%. Hopefully we'll push back up to 500 and maybe we can flip this just a chill guy in SPX 6900 Nero. Maybe we can get back into the top 15, but only time will tell. Let me play this quick video, see if we can squeeze a couple videos in. This is the Trading Sniper.
Then at the minimum, we could say Turbo is probably going to drop the same amount, if not a little bit more. 11%, that's realistic. That's why I said, you could buy here if you really wanted to. At the end of the day, it's a great price. But then, I saw Bitcoin reversing. This didn't look that strong. Usually the first time around, there was a little bit of, consolidation. There was a breakout here. This time we're kind of just dragging it on for a while. And I was like, doesn't look too convincing. So I give you two targets where you could be buying. Right now is a great time overall to buy, right? You got to remember overall right now with Turbo, this is still a great price to buy. This is still a great price to buy. This is still great. This is still great, right? All these prices are still great, but I do believe we could be having a drop even lower, a 10% drop, which would make sense, right? Which would make sense. I don't expect Bitcoin to drop further than like 86,000 other than, a potential spike just for like an hour. But overall, it dropping potentially another 6-7% means something like Turbo might roughly drop another 10 to 13%, which would be in this green box. Now, overall with Turbo, I still believe, ladies and gentlemen, I still believe that this is going to be one of the big winners. But the thing is, you got to know with Turbo is it seems to me the timing of Turbo's pumps and its dumping is a little different. Okay, it's a little different compared to other coins. And by different, I mean the timing is a little earlier. Okay, we started to get a big rise out of Turbo in October, right? Early to mid October. while most coins saw a big pump starting November and mid-November. So this coin for me is like a month behind, okay? Not a month behind necessarily, a month early. So potentially in the future, when Turbo spikes to the prices we've been talking about, it might happen a month before all the other coins. So we have to have that in mind, okay? That is a small detail that I feel like no one has been talking about. Not that I watch a lot of channels, but from Twitter and stuff, I haven't seen anyone talk about that. So just keep that in mind, Turbo holders. I do have Turbo myself, so I got to keep that in mind. I still think, especially now, or especially if we go to something like Coin Market Cap, right? If we go to Coin Market Cap, go for something like Turbo, right? It is probably what? Yeah, sub 500 million. So we could still get an easy 30x squeeze from here, in my opinion. But I think Turbo is that 12 to 15 billion type of coin. There's a market cap. So, 30x, in my opinion, is still very, very doable. And then they got to remember a lot of retail still isn't here. It isn't altcoin season right now.
So I muted that. So just keep in mind, Turbo is its own thing, right? Turbo is not going to follow the same patterns as everyone else is. It generally pumps, like you said, in October when everything else wasn't pumping. And also, he mentioned a 30x squeeze, which could happen. So just keep in mind, Turbo doesn't follow the pattern as the rest. So just remember to hold diamond handed and be patient. And also, there's a big announcement coming this week. I can't tell you when or what it is because these guys swore me to secrecy, so I can't tell you anything. But keep an eye out for this announcement coming soon. Let me do this quick video from Gossip here.
So we are over at our screen currently looking at Turbo. So this is the first token on the list. We did talk about the top three. We're going to be taking a look at the two later in the video. So first and foremost, Turbo at 0.2068. So it did break that 0.207 range. If we take a look at the trading view chart right here, it did go below the trend we have drawn. So if we take a look at, let's say, the 1 hour chart, we can see it has broken that trend, but it does seem to be forming something new here. If we take a look at this right here, this parallel lines, it does seem to be forming. This could be the actual trend playing out for this coin. We can see it is still valid since this is also another area of support that Turbo had in the past, and it does seem like this flag pattern is the one Turbo is playing out at the current time, and could definitely, or it could go all the way to 0.205 as for now if this is the pattern it is playing out. So definitely could go a lot lower from here. Zero point 0.5 is what the graph is suggesting is its Turbo's next target coming up, and then could definitely go back to 0.208 as we could see in the graph, or maybe possibly even break out even further from that chart. If we look at the market cap, $448 million in market cap and $145 million of volume. Volume has been also decreasing down about 24% in the past 24 hours. So we already know the coin. We talked about the website a bunch of times. Absolutely crazy narrative behind the coin. 110
The wealth magnets technical analysis. He mentioned it might drop down to zero point zero 0.05 and continue to go. Well, actually, 0.005. I think that would be the next resistance level, as he mentioned in the video. Let me know your thoughts on that. If it does go down, I'm buying up everything I can get my hands on. But let me know, and let's click over to Gossip here real quick. See what he has to say.
Just because Turbo can't break the 500 million market cap resistance line does not mean it's over. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want you to be part of the paper hands. I don't want you to be shaken out. What are you thinking deep inside if you are, staring at the charts every single second? It will make no difference. Take your attention away from the nonsense and see the fuller picture. The only thing when you look at this chart, you should be able to see is whether you should go in. Is this the perfect entry position? Now, like I've said in other videos, is this going to carry on dropping? Well, ladies and gentlemen, no one knows. I don't have a crystal ball. But if it does drop a little bit, great. But if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. You can load up at these prices. It's cheap. It's a discount price. Believe me, we are running out of time before the altcoin season kicks in. So whatever bags you're in with, you're going to have to make the most out of it. These bags are going to be the life-changing bags that you are going to hold. Okay? So what would be my advice to a lot of you? Okay? Take a piece of paper or open some notepad on your computer, some Word document, and write down your predictions. Okay? Write down how much you're holding. What are you predicting it to go to? Okay. What is your exit position? When are you actually expecting all this to happen? You've got all the answers. Guys, you should know how much you're able to load up on. Okay. You should be more or less aware of when this altcoin season is going to happen, at least a year. And I believe that is 2025, right? And on top of it, what is the price prediction? I've said to you many, many times, guys, 20 billion. I'm throwing in the 20 billion market cap. Okay. Now, if it goes to 10 billion, it's not the end of the world. You've 20x your money. Loading up at these prices, you've pretty much 20x or maybe even a little bit more than that. Okay. So we are in the greatest positions ever. I'm just releasing this videos as a crypto psychologist at this point, because all I'm dealing with are patients that need help. They need psychological, emotional help for them to get that extra boost. So all I am at the moment, more than just a crypto influencer out there, maybe coming out with some new information. I'm a crypto psychologist. That's how I feel. Okay, because yeah, there will be people like whining and crying about it and all sad, and they're like looking at other coins and they're like, oh my god, look, this coin went up, how come Turbo hasn't gone up? Well, I'm sorry, Turbo isn't on a autopilot, right? This isn't like some kind of an algorithm that just keeps on going up and up and up. This is psychology. This is psychology. You see these peaks, right? You see these massive pumps. People trying to catch waves. You see the dips. People took profits. People got to eat. So at the end of the day, all this is just psychology. Now, we are getting ready for, some nice support lines here and a new big pump, okay? Big reversals. There's going to be lots of money going into Turbo, and I want you to be ready for that. There is no coin out there, out of the top 10 that are getting so much positive reviews. Like Turbo is genuinely getting so much great.
I guess Gossip Share is right. Right? We're turning into psychologists instead of influencers and traders. This is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. But you guys need to continue to diamond hand. Don't give up now. If it dips, buy the dip. GCAN and buy it while it's cheap, guys. You can do it, right? Like you said, a lot of you guys are psyching yourself out. It's going up and people are taking profits. That's why it's going down. But as long as you hang in there, things will get better. And for everyone stateside on the U.S., have a happy Thanksgiving. Share some time with your family. Leave crypto alone for one day. Relax and enjoy. What is it? People who are grateful get more things. I think somebody told me that. You got to be happy for what you have, right? Appreciate it. And then more things will come to you in the universe. But if you're not grateful for what you have, you don't get more. So be thankful and spend some time with your families and relax and just enjoy life, right? Get off the computer for at least a day and talk to the family. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's your main man BTM here for the Turbo Turn Up. Turbo, turbo, turbo. And as always, let's get back to the money, guys. And don't forget to stay dangerous. BTM out.